Hello, it's Monday, the 11th of February 2013. I have been raw for a week and a half and I'm still doing it to the best of my ability. This is going to be a fairly short video because it's already 10 past 9 at night and I was dead to the world last night because I had some major stomach cramps, which I've been having on and off stomach cramps, which I've been putting down to my body detoxing and getting used to pure raw food diet, but last night was a real spanner in the works and it crippled me to the point that I had to crawl into bed really early and just try and go to sleep just to escape the pain. It was awful. When my partner came to bed, I sort of whimpered and managed to get enough sympathy so that she'd go make me a hot water bottle and put a blanket over me because I was shivering and writhing around in pain. That was interesting. I don't know whether it was a stomach bug or something, I don't know, or whether it was related to the fact that my body's going through changes because of the diet that I'm eating. That aside, I have been enjoying bits of being raw and I've not been enjoying bits of being raw. Much like last week, I'm still craving cooked food of various sorts, and I've been craving meat more than I was in the first month of the year. I don't know whether it's just because I'm craving warm cooked food, so I'm drawn to it a little more, but again, with the waste issue, my housemate had fish and chips last night and it's now sat on the side screaming at me, which is upsetting. What a waste of food. Why buy it if you're not going to eat it? Daft. And now I can't eat it, so that's even worse really. So I said last week that I figured the difficult thing would be to find staple meals that would provide what I need to get me through the day and what I'm doing. I found that for work, big mixes of crunchy salads have been really useful. I've been making a big lunchbox full of salad and having it with an olive oil and balsamic vinegar dressing. This one's got sprouting seeds in it. And then I've been experimenting a little bit with using lettuce leaves as a wrap and creating these beasts. I've also got some raw tahini from the Whole Food shop and I've been having that with lemon juice alongside the salad. So shakes seem to be the way forwards for me, mostly because they reduce the time you have to spend preparing food and it's quite an easy way to ingest a lot of nutritious things. So at the weekend I went to a farmer's market in Frome and bought a kilo of Russian kale, and the lady looked at me a bit gone out and says, "Oh, you like that, do you?" And I then realised that I'd asked for a kilo and that I didn't want a kilo, that was a lot. But being quite nervous and at the same time worried that she'd think less of me somehow if I backed out and asked for a little less, I said, yeah, it's really good. I'm juicing it and I'm getting through a lot of it. I'm going to have to get through a lot of it now because I have got an untold amount of kale to get through. So that's good, I guess. But I've been including it in a lot of the juices that I've been making, so grapes and kale with ginger, that's a good one. That's really easy to do. And bananas and kale. And then today I've done this. Good friend Jem very kindly donated me a blender, which is amazing. I'm so chuffed with it. It's going to make life so much easier than using a hand blender and a big cup, which doesn't go very well and you end up with kale on your face. So I whipped up a banana and kale smoothie tonight and then I stuck an organic egg in it because I need the protein and bodybuilders do it, so why shouldn't I? It's raw, it should make me big and strong. That's right, yeah. I know I keep banging on about juicing, but I do find at the minute that it's a really good way of getting large amounts of food into my body in sort of a palatable form. I have been struggling, especially with the cold when I'm out and about, just physically ingesting large amounts of raw food is difficult. But when it's green mush, it's easy peasy. I've started the food picture commentary, so I might as well carry on. I found raw milk and raw cream, so I've been having copious quantities of both. Raw cream bananas with cinnamon on top, excellent. Steph let me use a dehydrator, so I tried to make some cookies out of crumbled hazelnut. They were dry and horrible. This was a lovely beetroot salad with lettuce and tahini and lemon juice. I've been trying to be clever since having this video camera on my hands and produce some more interesting things for you to look at rather than my stupid face. But I've been having problems with the fact that the camera records into a format which is, I think, designed for Windows computers, and I'm using a Mac computer. So I've been trying to switch it and convert it into a different file type, and that resulted in me downloading a weird program off the internet which I don't really trust, and it leaves a big watermark. So there's a few clips that you're going to see which have got a stupidly massive logo. I don't endorse the product, and I'm going to get rid of it off the computer as soon as I've done this video and find something a bit more suitable, so hopefully we can easily convert clips, because that'd be good, wouldn't it? So here's one of those clips now. So I thought I'd give this new juicer thing that my mum lent me a whirl, and didn't really know it worked, so assumed that you put the food in here and that it comes out in here. Turns out it comes out as juice there. I'm gonna have to get a cup. Bah, what an idiot. Yeah, that went well, didn't it? And to be fair, carrot and orange juice don't really go very well together. That wasn't very tasty. There's a lot happened in the last week. Lots of things which have directly affected the way my diet's going, but things that I feel are beneficial. My biggest issue at the moment is that as soon as people realise that you're raw, they start questioning everything you're eating. Oh, is that raw? Is that raw then? And that's hard going. I'm getting a bit fed up with that. So is that lemon juice you're using raw? Well, no, it's not, but I already had it in a bottle in the fridge, so I'm going to use it up, aren't I? Oh, is that olive oil raw? Well, it's stone pressed, cold pressed, so yeah, it should be. But it's just everything. It's just a barrage. People can't wait to pick fault and tear you down. The other thing's porridge in the morning. I'm not sure what the process porridge goes through to become porridge, but I bought it from the organic shop, so it's got to be good, right? It provides me with some decent carbohydrates in the morning, and I don't think I can sacrifice that at the moment. So that is a little frustrating. I think that with the whole raw thing, to enjoy it and get the most out of it, you've got to be a little looser with it than I am being at the moment. I'm taking this to an extreme. I'm trying to push it to as close to 100% as I realistically can. And in February, when it's on and off snowing, it's not a lot of fun. But the energy and general feeling of my body is good. So I figure that if it's balanced with cooked food in a healthy way, so from what I've read, 80% is good to aim for in summertime in the UK, and 50 to 60% is more like realistic in the UK wintertime. And I figure that, I think that is a good idea. I can see that working, and I can see you getting the benefits from it. For now though, I'll leave you be. Thanks again. I'll see you next week.